Welcome to Nuketown84, a spin-off of the nostalgic map that's been running through the Black Ops series for a long time now. Not only that, it's become the biggest sweatfest that you'll ever see. Check out some of these clips that we've hit already on the map. Same business, Twitch chat. I want this org finished tonight.
3 in there.
Holy shit, let's go, baby. Mate. Good job, bro. Oh my god, let's go, get fucked. Oh my god, balance right, holy shit. 40% bullet velocity. Oh my god, you get shit on, bro. What the fuck are you doing in that corner? And as well as this, it's even bringing in new metas already. Check out this clip against somebody that we played for the best player of the game. Hard maps today, yeah.
Oh
wow.
my god.
What the fuck is this shit, bro?
What? He slides out.
Oh my god, dude. Now, I don't want to put you off. The map is amazing. It looks really good. They've done a lot to it. They've really reinvented it and put their kind of imagination to it to give it the Coldwar feeling, and obviously with the 84 date on it as well to give it that old school feeling as well. Let's take a jump into the map so you guys can see exactly what it is that they've done in regards to change. Now that we've arrived in Nuketown, you'll see that we're presented with very bright, beautiful, kind of like hippie, old school looking, tattered shelter kind of feeling sort of map going on here. Now, you may notice that when you go into this map or in this game that your settings or that your game itself may not look as bright or as colourful as this one. Now, to do this, I'm going to attach a screenshot so you guys can see exactly what you need to change in terms of your NVIDIA game filter. This is PC only, by the way. You do need a GeForce card and you also need GeForce Experience. When you press Alt-Z, it will bring up your GeForce Experience where it allows you to go into a game filter and then add all the stuff to the left. Again, the screenshot will show you exactly what the settings are to make your game look this good and this crisp, and it'll also even highlight enemies in the game where you can see them a lot better and just, you know, bring out the colors more in the map. It's really nice. I'm so glad that I did it, and I'm only running the game at kind of medium settings. It makes the game look absolutely beautiful. So if you are on PC and you want to check them settings out, by all means go and do so. Now that we're in the map, you can see here there's kind of like graffiti everywhere. They've definitely given it that graffiti spin to it, and as we move into the map itself, you'll see inside they've really took the time to decorate everything. Everything kind of feels destructive. They've even put mannequins in, which I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember if these were in other Nuketown maps, but I have shot at these several times, which has got me killed, by the way. And then they put like quirky spin-offs on things as well, so I really like that. And then you go into the bus and everything just feels like kind of destroy, tatty, definitely got that Nuketown vibe to it. Now, two things that I want to explain to you guys really quick, not to make this too much about just what the graphics look like in this map. Two noticeable changes is this. Firstly, this fence here. I don't remember this fence ever being this low on the left-hand side. Now, you could literally jump and see enemies on the other side. Now, not only can this bring some decent intel, you can also easily wall bang this fence. FMJ doesn't seem to be a thing on this game. Everybody seems to be able to wall bang through with almost every gun. So, you know, you've got that ability to see enemies that are coming around this corner from here. I don't remember the fence ever being that low. And then when you move to the other side of the map, you'll also see that this car that's on the right-hand side does not give as much protection as what the other cars in Nuketown used to give you. That is fine, chat. From what I remember, the cars were like larger, like in profile. You were able to head glitch behind them easier. Even when you crouch, you're still pretty vulnerable behind these areas. So that's two noticeable differences with the car here and then with the head glitch on the other side. Everything else seems to be remaining intact from what I remember from other Nuketown games though. Or sorry, other Nuketown maps. Previous games, they may have changed out some of the complexion on the inside. But if I'm being honest, in terms of graphics and stuff, they've absolutely smashed it. It looks beautiful. Love the way they've set it up to look. It looks really vibrant. Love the feeling to it. And when you get into the game itself, it really plays out to its advantages and disadvantages. You've still got people camping them damn heady windows, people in doorways, pushing up to them fences and whatnot. So it's going to take a while until we all get adjusted to a map that's this small, as we haven't really got anything this small currently right now in Call of Duty Cold War, but it's so good that they brought it back, and I'm excited to see what else they're going to be doing with the game as well. As well as that, let's move back into the lobby so you can see some of the stuff that you got for pre-ordering the game and having Nuketown installed now. Yo guys, now that we're in the lobby screen, it turns out you don't actually need a pre-order to get the stuff that I thought you needed for Nuketown. All you do is go to loadout. This is as long as you've gone and logged into the game between the time that Nuketown came out and December the 4th, you'll get access to these. Go to a custom loadout, go into secondaries, shotguns, Howler 77. You'll see there is a blueprint called The Last Stop. So you should have this there if you've logged in between the two dates that I just mentioned. And then obviously it's got that kind of like arcadey shotgun feel to it. And then once you go to gunsmith and then appearance accessories, you'll also see these 6 keychains, which you've got Karen, you've got Sharon, You've got Bobby, McDarren, there's Chad, Thad, and you've got Vlad, okay? So they've given these kind of like funny, cocky names to these key rings, and they look hilarious, and they fit the theme of what's going on with Nuketown as well. And then you go to stickers, and you'll also see a Nuke sticker here, which symbolises the Nuketown experience as well. And of course, when talking about multiplayer and actually being in the game, if you guys want some recommendations, spots, tips, things that I remember from old Nuketown maps, and just areas that I hold and cover when I'm playing the map, obviously with the buses at the start, you know, if you've got C4s on, you can easily throw them over the top, you know, throw them into the areas where you know enemies are going to be moving and running in from. It gives you an advantage. You don't even have to peek line of sight in a game where everybody seems to be using burst meta guns right now. Of course, you've got the car, as we mentioned before. Obviously, your head and body is peeking from here, but if you've got a decent shot, you can still pick people off. These angles here usually catch people off guard. Whether you're on this corner here, people usually run past or check the car. They usually won't check the actual corner itself. And that goes the same with that corner as well. This one's even better, because unless an enemy knows you're here, right, which they can wallbang you through this fence, so do keep that in mind. You can literally pick off anybody coming out the front of their spawn. I've done that many times, and you can get some solid 3-4 pieces with that as well. All right, this car here provides a little bit of cover as well, where you can push and hold. And then obviously from this bus as well, looking at this middle angle, you can kind of step out between the garages and also hold the right side as well, so you've got left and right cover as well. You know, this is my man right there. It's my boy Kino right there. I think I found my barrel, man, to make this AK insane, chat. Yeah, this barrel is it, bro. Other AR holding positions include the 2 top windows, and then obviously these cars as well, depending if you're being pushed at spawn and whatnot. So if you're an MP5 player, or if you use SMGs, you can use like the buses to kind of like weave your way in and out around the corners. SMG players can do really well in holding these houses in the buildings and picking off people at spawns. And then of course, if you're doing sniping as well, that line of sight from down there and this line of sight from up here provide some really good coverage across the whole map. So let's say, for example, I'm using a sniper and I want to cover my team on the point. You can see here, literally right into the back corner of their spawn if you were to jump, and then from down here as well. One spot that I've seen everybody use recently, which is really, really nice, is actually standing on this banister. You can get eyes on the hard point that comes to this left side, and if you get right onto the corner, I did just fall off, but you can just about peek that corner of the fence as well. Some guns I obviously recommend to use on this map, you know, MP5, AK-47 is really good for a run and gun AR. You know, M16 and AUG is still solid right now, and then for snipers, you know, I feel like if you're good enough, you can make all 3 of them work on this one, because it's more of a stand back and pick up the line of sight kind of map, unless you want to do quick scoping or anything like that at all. The shotguns obviously remain relevant in this map as well. C4s for using, you know, over the walls and whatnot, and then always keep stims to keep yourself alive on crazy situations. And of course, just before we wrap this video up, which I hope you guys enjoyed today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps and supports me, and I'm going to be changing the way that I'm doing my YouTube videos in future, trying to bring a little bit more personality to things, you know, more flair, just mixing the style up so it's not just like intro, blah, 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 blah. You know, we're going to just mix things up, keep it more interesting and fun. And just before we finish this off, we can't forget the way that the map ends. Check it out. Beautiful. Ladies and gents, thanks for your support. See you on the next one.